Today's episode is about something we all face, but few talk about with truth. Be fearless, Vivekananda's formula to crush self-doubt. So settle in, breathe easy, and let's begin this gentle journey. Let's take a moment and just breathe. No matter where you are, working, walking, or just sitting quietly, allow yourself to pause for a few seconds. Now think about this. How many times have you held yourself back? Not because the world stopped you, but because of your own mind? That small voice whispering, "What if I fail? I'm not ready. I'm not good enough." This voice of fear, of doubt, lives inside all of us. But today we'll turn to someone who had an answer. A young monk who shook the world with his confidence and clarity, Swami Vivekananda. He had one powerful mantra that echoes through time. Be fearless, simple, bold, and life-changing. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore this mantra, not through motivation, not through hype, but through calm understanding, something you can reflect on, even as you go about your day. Let's begin. Swami Vivekananda wasn't born fearless. He faced self-doubt too. In his early years as Narendranath, he was filled with questions about God, about life, about purpose. He searched for answers in books, debates, and discussions, but nothing satisfied his soul. Then he met his guru, Ramakrishna Paramahamsa, a simple, mystical man who didn't just talk about truth, he lived it, felt it, breathed it. It was through this connection that Vivekananda began transforming. One day after a deep spiritual experience, Ramakrishna looked at him and said, "Naren, your spine is made of steel. You are meant for great things." At that moment, something shifted. He began to see what was possible, not outside him, but within. He realized the real enemy isn't out there. It's not the world or circumstances or critics. The real enemy is fear, and the real battle is within. You see, most people wait. They wait to feel confident, wait for the perfect time, wait until they're ready. But Vivekananda flipped the formula. He said, throw away all weakness. Tell yourself, I am strong, I am bold, I am fearless. And here's the catch. You don't wait to feel fearless, to act. You act as if you're fearless, and the feeling follows. That's the formula. Not fake it, but face it. Face the fear, feel the doubt, and then walk through it anyway. Let's pause here. Ask yourself gently, what are you avoiding because of fear? Is it starting that project? Speaking up in a meeting? Telling someone how you feel? Or maybe believing in yourself just a little more? Whatever it is, hold it in your awareness. Don't judge it, just see it. Now imagine this, that fear is not a wall, it's a shadow, and shadows disappear when you move toward them. That's what Vivekananda did. When he traveled to America to represent India at the World Parliament of Religions in 1893, he didn't have money, no invitation, no hotel bookings, nothing. Just robes, a small bag, and a fire in his heart. In a land where he knew no one, he stood in front of thousands of strangers and said, "Sisters and brothers of America." And in those few words, filled with love, courage, and oneness, the world paused. A thunderous applause echoed. Why? Because truth, when spoken fearlessly, cuts through all boundaries of race, religion, or nation. But that strength wasn't built overnight. Vivekananda trained his mind like a warrior. He fed it thoughts of strength, not weakness. He used to say, "You are the creator of your own destiny. Arise, awake, and stop, not till the goal is reached." Now, how do we apply this in our modern life? Let's bring it down to 3 gentle steps. You can try them quietly, even as you work. First, observe the fear. Don't run from it. Don't suppress it. Just pause and watch. Ask, what exactly am I afraid of? Failure, rejection, judgment? Bring it into the light, because what we name, we can tame. Second, remember your strength. We often forget how much we've already overcome. Close your eyes just for a moment and recall a time you were scared, but did it anyway. You were nervous, but you tried. You doubted yourself, but you showed up. That strength, it's still within you. It didn't leave. It's just waiting to be remembered. And third, take one step, not 10, not a leap, just one small intentional step through the fear. Send that email, make that call, speak your truth, apply for that job. The step itself becomes the medicine. And with each step, fear starts losing its power. Because here's a quiet truth. Fear grows in stillness. Confidence grows in motion. You don't become fearless by thinking about it. You become fearless by living through the moments that scare you, again and again, gently and patiently. And yet, we all forget. We forget that the greatest battles are not fought in boardrooms, on stages, or on social media timelines, but inward, quietly, where no one sees. We think courage is loud, that it means standing on podiums, winning arguments, or being fearless in front of the world. But sometimes courage is soft. It's waking up on a difficult day and still choosing to try. It's sitting with your fear, holding its hand, and saying, "You're not in charge anymore." It's choosing love when hate feels easier. It's choosing action when staying still feels safer. Vivekananda understood this. He wasn't interested in outer show. He was interested in inner fire. That fire of awareness, of conviction, of discipline. He once said, "The world is the great gymnasium where we come to make ourselves strong." So when life tests you, when things fall apart, maybe it's not a punishment. Maybe it's the gym. Maybe you're being trained for strength you don't even know you have yet. Let's talk about inner dialogue, that constant voice in your head. It's with you from morning to night, and yet most of us let it run on autopilot. Let's shift that. Every time you hear that old voice say, "I'm not good enough," try whispering back, "I'm growing. I'm learning. I'm enough for today." When it says, "What if I fail?" you reply, "Then I'll learn, and I'll rise again." When it screams, "You can't handle this," you calmly say, "Maybe not all at once, but one breath at a time, I will." This isn't toxic positivity. This is mental training. And Swami Vivekananda believed in training the mind as deeply as we train the body. He said, "We are what our thoughts have made us, so take care of what you think." This means you are the gardener. Your thoughts are seeds. Every day you get to choose. What will you water? Fear, doubt, insecurity, or out of strength, calm, clarity? The choice seems small, but done daily, it changes your life. Let's go deeper. There's something else we all carry, not just fear, but shame. The belief that somehow we are broken, not enough, unworthy. That voice that says, "You've failed too many times. You're too old. You're not smart enough, not attractive enough, not talented enough." But here's the quiet truth. That voice is not your truth. It's your conditioning. It's the echo of others' opinions, of a world that profits from your self-doubt. And Vivekananda stood firmly against this. He said, "Stand up and say, 'I am the infinite made flesh.'" That means you are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are not your fears. You are the sky. The rest is just weather. Storms may come, but the sky remains. Here's something gentle to try every morning. A 60-second practice. The mirror ritual. When you wake up, stand before a mirror. Look into your own eyes and say out loud or in your heart, "Today I walk with courage. I trust myself, even in doubt. Whatever comes, I will meet it with strength." You might feel silly at first, awkward, even fake. That's okay, because transformation often begins in discomfort. And over time, this tiny ritual starts shifting your nervous system. It reminds you, you are not powerless, you are the author, you are the voice, you are the fire. Let's also talk about something that often fuels fear: comparison. You scroll online, you see others succeeding, traveling, smiling, achieving, and somewhere a whisper begins. You're behind. You're late. You're not enough. But here's what Vivekananda would say: no two lives are the same. The sun and the moon both shine, but at their own time. You are not late. You are not behind. You are simply becoming, in your own way, in your own time. So take a breath and bless your journey, even if it's messy, even if it's slow, because your path is yours, and that alone makes it sacred. Now, before we close, let's anchor everything with this. Fear may never disappear completely, but you can change your relationship with it. Instead of seeing it as a stop sign, see it as a doorway. And every time you walk through that door, no matter how small the step, you reclaim a little more of yourself. You remind your heart, I am not here to live small. I am not here to hide. I am here to rise. So the next time fear comes knocking, and it will, meet it with calm eyes. Don't fight it. Don't run from it. Simply say, I see you, but I choose courage, again and again and again. To end this journey, let's return to Swami Vivekananda's mantra: be fearless. Not because life is easy, but because you are stronger than you know. Not because you never fall, but because you always rise. Not because fear vanishes, but because you learn to walk beside it with grace. So wherever you are, whatever you're facing, take a breath, straighten your spine, feel your feet on the ground, and whisper gently to yourself, this is my time. This is my turn. I am fearless, and that changes everything. And remember, you don't have to fight your fear. You just have to stop running from it. Let Vivekananda's words echo in your mind. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. This is eternal now, and we're here to remind you, you are more powerful than you believe. You are stronger than your doubt, and you are never alone on this path. Until next time, stay fearless, stay grounded, and keep walking in your own light.